Hi there. In this screencast, we'll look at how to add customers, edit customers, as well as add some boilerplate to customer documents. That is, forms that we share with customers. So I'm going to change my session date to March 31st. So again, the way you do that is just clicking on session date, and you can choose a new date. We're back in 2017. And when I do that, it should ask me to back up, which is good. In real life, you should always back up as many times as it asks you. For my purposes, I don't need another backup. Opens up the checklists. We'll look at those later on. And the Daily Business Manager. All right, so I'm going to choose the receivables module. Just like with the payables module, you can create a customer by clicking on customers here and add customer. That gives you the receivables ledger. That is a new customer record. Or you can click right on the icon. I'm just going to shrink this so you can see it. Gives you a list of all of your customers. I call this a customer center. And you can create a new customer by clicking on the little book, or using Control N, or File, Create. So 3 ways. So again, my favorite method, let me just show you. If I click on the book, I get the same receivables ledger, a new blank customer record. Again, my favorite way is to just click on customers and add customer. All right, so I'm going to add a customer from my notes. Those of you who have the book, it's also in the book. SpoolMac is the customer. I'm going to keep my contact information lean, but in real life you could populate all of these fields. I'm just going to add a phone number. And maybe an email. You can tab from field to field, just like in all database forms. Again, in my notes, I have a more verbose number of contact information there. I'm just going to leave that off. It's obvious how we do that, right? And customer since February 1. And the options will affect the bottom line. So this is a customer, so if we don't add a revenue account here, the linked accounts from the inventory we sell SpoolMac will be the default accounts that are used on a sales invoice. So I'm not going to populate that. But we do give them a 1.5% discount if they pay within 10 days. Net amount is due in 30. That'll affect aging periods as well as statements. And taxes. It's useful to record taxes here so that you don't have to remember to when we fill out forms for this customer in the future. Credit limit. So that's under statistics. And you'll notice we have credit limit in Canadian dollars here. If the customer exceeds their credit limit, the system will give you a warning to let you know that. You'll still be able to carry on filling out a customer order or invoice, but basically the system will just let you know. And if you want to add items to the Daily Business Manager for the customer, it's under the Memo tab. I'm going to say, just going to copy and paste this stuff from my notes. So we want to be able to remember our customer's birthday so we can call them up. That'll strengthen our relationship with them. I have one more customer. You can go ahead and add that second customer just for your experience by choosing Create Another. I'm just going to add the one for now and save and close. Now we can also quickly edit customers in the same manner that we edit suppliers. So HG Palmer has, we're giving them some terms, and their phone number is changed. So you can just simply click right on HG Palmer. That brings up their record, or you can click on customers, double click on HG Palmer, or click once and use your pencil. Whatever you like to do. My favorite method is if I'm at the home screen, I'll just simply click on HG Palmer. So again, they have a new phone number. And we've given them terms, discount terms to 1030. And we want to add their taxes so that we don't have to remember to when we fill out a sales invoice. And save and close. And I have you edit another one in my notes. Go ahead and edit that second one if you like. The next thing I'm going to look at is some settings for customer forms. So when we fill out a sales invoice or a quote or a purchase order, we can have some boilerplate information added to the bottom of those forms when we share them, that is, email them or print them out for the customers. So that's up settings, setup settings, receivables, and comments. And then we have the 4 forms that we have for customers that we can add some comments to. So for sales invoices, I'm going to have a little bit of information there. And for quotes, we'll let them know that the quote has a finite amount of time, and okay. And we'll see these comments come up in the next screencast when we create those various, when we fill out those various forms for the customers. All right, so that's editing customers, as well as some boilerplate information for those forms. Thanks for watching.